Hello everyone and welcome. What we can't complain about today is the weather. Absolutely perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Portugal and they take on Spain.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
Here's how it looks for Portugal. Rui Patricio begins in goal. João Cancelo starts with Rafael Guerreiro as fullbacks. Bruno Fernandes plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And the starting role in attack is handed to Cristiano Ronaldo. Here's the lineup for Spain. Jordi Alba plays with Carvajal in the fullback positions. Koke starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And Morata is the main striker for this match. And the match is underway. And foul it is then. Went in strongly, decisively. Good looking pass. How about the cross? Carvajal. And there's the feed into the box. Well, no way through. You know, when Ronaldo is on the pitch, we tend to think he'll stamp his authority on the game, Stuart. What in particular do you expect to see from him this time?
Derek, what a chance this is.
Oh, a moment of pure class! Had to catch it perfectly, and didn't he just?
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Really a very poor ball. Carvajal. Koke prepared to shoot. Not to be this time. An example of how to press. Really good high press. And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Over it comes. And the struggle to get it away properly. Oh, magnificent reaction. Cristiano Ronaldo. Couldn't hang on to it. couldn't maintain possession. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Morata! Oh, that's a fine save. And Koke with the delivery. Cleared away comprehensively. He's managed to lose his marker. Pau Torres. Well, moving the ball impressively here. This could be the equaliser. Nicely blocked. Well, their hopes rise as they win a corner. Koke tasked with taking it. And he clears the danger. And the goal kick will be next. Palhinha. Portugal pushing forward with options available. And delivered by Bernardo Silva here. But at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties, but no problems in the end. Neves. Happy to take on the shot. And the keeper more than equal to it. Who's going to get on the end of it? No-nonsense clearance. Neves. Joao Cancelo. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Pedri. It's with Oyarzabal. Morata. Koke. Great opportunity. And danger still. But not to be. It is offside. Joao Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And he cuts inside. Oh, could have given them an even healthier advantage.
Well, it's a good effort to extend their lead, but the game's still in the balance here.
Pau Torres. Oyarzabal. Retaining possession proving difficult. Morata. Well, it could be on for him here. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Cristiano Ronaldo. And trending it forward. He might be able to make it through. And a really good diving stop. Delivering it. Opportunity. And a super header. It looked as though it might be going in. And it was turned out. So a throw-in will be next. Jota. Towards Bernardo Silva. But it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it was played over. Morata. Koke with it. So, getting close to the half-time interval, and it's going with home advantage, albeit not by a lot. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen so far?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
So 1 minute of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. This might have potential. Will he play it in? Just couldn't get it through. And over it comes. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Pedri. It's with Oyarzabal. Pepe. It's with Guerrero. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. How about the cross? Neves. Well, they no longer have the ball. Jordi Alba. Morata. Koke. The referee knew that was foul play, but advantage it is. Now he must favour the cross. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, they've lost the ball. Oyarzabal. Now Busquets. Koke. Putting it wide from there. Disappointing. Time for a change then. Palinha. It's with Ruben Neves. And he was in the right place to intercept. Pau Torres. Gerard Moreno. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Cristiano Ronaldo. A deft clearance. Pedri. It's with Oyarzabal. It is to be a throw-in. Pedri. Oyarzabal. And here's Gerard Moreno. Koke. Chance to do damage. Well, possibilities in the centre. Shot attempted. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming, but he hit it so well, didn't he? Nobody could do anything about it. That's a good goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Palinha. Here's Ronaldo.
Well, the possession tells you everything. Nothing really to split between the two sides. It's been an enthralling encounter up to now, with both teams playing some really good expansive football. You just wonder if the coach will be looking at that and how they can tighten up at the back, as it's been chance after chance right now.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Ronaldo. And that came off the defender, so it'll be a corner.
Well, just listen to these fans. They're urging their team to score here and take the lead.
So making the substitution now. And there's the delivery. Well, he took care of it defensively. Ronaldo. Body in the way. And just offside, but by a whisker, my goodness. Carvajal. A quarter of an hour remaining here. Pau Torres. Koke. Torres. Pedri. Read it well. And Bernardo Silva has it. And just over the bar. Really good effort.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Can they take advantage? Could be threatening. I'm just leaning back a bit and over the bar. Bernardo Silva. Poor pass under no real pressure. Only 5 minutes left for play and tension galore with the teams locked together. And the pass could do damage. And still an opportunity. Danger averted for now. Bernardo Silva. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Tension building, still level. Jota. Ronaldo! A wonderful save to keep it level.
That's a wonderful save. He was so alert there.
And now a corner. Can they take advantage of it? Well, nothing wrong with the header, but it was always going that little bit off target. An example of how to press. 3 minutes of added time here. But he could run onto it here. And in with a real chance. It's got to be. And just like that, the break is stopped. Really top quality defending.
Well, it's been a frustrating day for these fans. They want a goal. They're urging them to attack now.
And a chance to whip it in here. And there's the whistle. They cannot be separated after 90 minutes. So away they go again. The first period of extra time. And it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. Jordi Alba. And that's very good refereeing to let the play flow. Koke. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And a chance for them to nudge in front. With the game level, let's see what they can do with this corner. Taken short. Sound piece of goalkeeping. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Decent position. A real defensive commitment there. Well, just went a bit too early. Offside. Garcia. Koke. Good movement. Torres. Busquets. Koke! And the ball is loose. And thumped away. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Could be a chance to break here.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling...
Oh, hang on, Stuart. Big chance here. He's blocked it. Dani Olmo. Oyarzabal. Koke. Moreno. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Koke tasked with taking it. Well, they can keep possession now. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Pablo Sarabia. And here's Gerard Moreno. Sergio Busquets. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, the defending needed to be a bit more switched on than that. Busquets. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Koke. Here's Carvajal. Fruitful looking attack. Now able to close down the shot. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Rafa. Koke with it. How can they nudge in front late on here? Real chance. Oh, a tremendous block. Well, quite simply not precise enough from that position. Silva. And Bernardo Silva has it. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there.
Well, Spain have controlled the flow of the game in the last 15 minutes and have got the ball into some really good positions. You just feel it's only a matter of time before they get their goal.
Portugal pushing forward with options available. Ronaldo. In behind for him to chase. Oh, tremendous block. And the teams are level. And every corner counts at this juncture. Playing it in. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively. Jota. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
Well, Derek, they didn't...